So, on to my first ever video. I'm going to be teaching you guys a little bit about grounding. So in a spiritual sense, grounding is the process by which you align your center, your energies, your root chakra with that of the center of the earth to allow yourself to become grounded, which brings a certain stillness, centeredness, clarity and strength in your body. You want to feel very grounded, present, steady, unmovable. This will allow you to be more in the present moment. Being in the present moment and grounded means that with your 2 feet firmly on the ground, any excess energy within your system can be safely discharged and transmuted by the center of the earth. Later on in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys a simple little technique for keeping yourself grounded. But for now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about kind of the symptoms of being grounded and ungrounded. So, when you're grounded, you want to feel strong, present, open to the world around you. You're going to be very still. Your mind will be centered, your body will be centered, everything is just going to be aligned. You're going to feel your body very well. You're going to be able to take on the challenges of life around you. You've got your 2 feet firmly planted on the ground. Everything's cool. Oh hey, what's up? You know, nothing's wrong. Well, even if it is wrong, you're able to just stay within your own energy and stay within your own body, so that the things around you don't affect you and you can carry out whatever it is you're doing with ease, with steadiness and with presence. So when you become ungrounded, it's pretty much the exact opposite. When you're grounded, the energy within your body and the connection to the heaven and the earth can flow very freely, very easily, creating the kind of balance that you need to stay steady. When you're ungrounded, the connection to the earth has been lost. So while this may mean that you can reach the highest heights, it still isn't going to be good to be ungrounded, because what's going on in this reality now will ruin potentially and make the experience worse, and you won't be able to control it as better. When I'm ungrounded, if I'm doing spiritual work, the load of energy within me feels like overwhelming, and that you can't particularly handle as well what's going on around you. Things get draining very easily. If you're ungrounded, your mind could be racing, you're stuck in your head, you're disconnected, you're all over the place.
What's going on?
It's hard for you to feel your own energies in accordance with everything around you. The things around you affect you a lot easier. If you're ungrounded, think of a tree with its roots in the ground. If you are ungrounded, you would be like a tree with no roots. If there's wind, you're gone. But if you're grounded, no wind can touch you. You can stay firmly planted. If you're grounded and you're in a situation with a lot going on, you won't become overwhelmed, you'll stay who you are, you won't let things affect you. You can become very unpresent, anxious, jittery, and just kind of hard to compose yourself and stand your ground, really. In a shamanic sense, for, you know, shamans, healers, even sensitive people, being grounded while you're conducting any spiritual work is extremely important. Like, it's one of the most important things you can do before doing any kind of spiritual work, because with the flow of energy, spiritual energy, this is obviously quite a high vibrational thing moving through your body. So to be ungrounded would stop you from containing that, and that can lead to a lot of problems, obviously depending on what you're doing. But to feel your own energy is very important in the work of, you know, a shaman or a healer or sensitive people, as if you want to conduct any kind of work, you have to be in control. Like, there's no other way about it. If you're ungrounded, all the spirits and the energy in the room and wherever you're doing and whatever, that's gonna come to you. It could get inside you, it could stop you from seeing what's in front of you clearly anyway. You know, it can just mess with you and stop you from what you're doing in the kind of highest, you know, way possible. Other than that, it can leave you really drained. It can kind of stop you feeling what's actually there around you, because your body in this physical realm, you would act as the bridge between worlds, and your body is part of that. It's the instrument which your soul uses to work in this realm. So if you're ungrounded and you can't feel your body, there's no way for you to sense. I mean, there's different ways of sensing energies and spirits and whatever it is you're doing, but to become ungrounded would mean that you wouldn't be able to feel this as much, which won't allow you to kind of effectively continue what you're doing. As well, for healers especially, being grounded means you as well, for healers especially, being grounded means you'll be able to withhold and withstand a lot more energy. So if you're acting as a channel for healing or for channeling spirits or any kind of work with channeling, having that flow through you without being ungrounded will kind of mess you up quite a lot, or can do at least. So when you're grounded, this will help you to discharge all of that energy, so that's very important. So, a simple grounding meditation / visualization I like to use is to sit or stand with shoes off, feet firmly planted on the ground, and imagine roots growing out from the bottom of the feet deep into the earth. As the roots grow deeper, they become thicker and thicker and reach all the way to the center of the earth. Now a connection has been made, you can start to send any excess, negative or unwanted energy down into the Earth's core to be safely transmuted, and allow all of the strong grounding energy up into your body, creating a loop of energy exchange that will ground and recharge your entire system. Some other methods of grounding include, but are not limited to, jumping up and down just on the spot. Just make sure you bend your knees as you kind of like vibe into the ground. Dancing is an amazing way of grounding yourself, getting into your body, jumping, dancing, coming down to the earth. Stomping your feet just to get all that excess energy out. Sleeping well, pretty obvious one. Meditation is really important for grounding, definitely, especially if you're incorporating visualizations like the one I just told you. In general, vegan diets aren't particularly grounding. While they may be great for detoxing and, clearing yourself out, becoming lighter for, stuff to come through, it isn't the most grounding diet. I'm not really here to talk about diets because everyone's different, but in general, non-vegan diets tend to be more grounding than vegan diets, but that doesn't mean that you can't be grounded as a vegan. Maybe you're a grounded person anyway, so it wouldn't matter, but if you work at it, it shouldn't really matter too much what you eat, as long as you're eating very healthily. The simple mantra, I am grounded, is one of my favourite ways to stay grounded, as it's kind of just quick, easy, straight to the point, and just keeps you grounded whenever you need it. The kind of like grounding express, And one of the most important and probably my favourite way of grounding is to spend as much time as you can in nature. Being around trees, in the forest, the ocean, just out in the fields. That's the best way to stay grounded, in my opinion, as getting in touch with the earth, the source of grounding. That's definitely the best way. If you live in a city, just try visiting parks or buy a load of house plants to keep your house, kind of fresh and alive if you feel that the city's kind of making you feel really ungrounded. So yeah, that kind of sums up my first video today, guys. I hope you liked it. If you like my vibes and you like the video, then yeah, please hit like and subscribe, because there's definitely plenty more where that came from. If you have any comments, please leave them below and I'll try and get back to them. And yeah, I hope you learned something today, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace.